Hi everyone. Okay, so this is my third training video. This one is all about recruiting. I have 47 direct recruits out of 79 team members. So I'd say I know a thing or two about signing new people up and getting recruits. So yeah, I'm going to give you some tips and hopefully get you all recruiting as many people as I have. So ignore the fact that I'm in my pyjamas and my dressing gown because I'm not very well. Luckily Unique makes me look like I'm fine. Okay, so it's going to be in two or three stages. The first is getting interest, and that's going to be in 4 sections, so just jot down any notes. Okay, so the first section for getting interest is attraction marketing. So attraction marketing is pretty much about the law of attraction, and I think Sam Lord, the queen of the law of attraction, she's going to be doing some training on that, so she can explain that a bit further. But yeah, the main thing I'll say is to watch The Secret. It's the first thing you should do. Watch The Secret, it will change your life. So attraction marketing, you need to be attracting people to your profile. So positive posts, videos, just basically because people join people, not businesses. So if you're making your profile look appealing to other people, they'll be more attracted to your posts and therefore be more attracted to joining your business, because they'll see how well you're doing and they'll want to get involved with that. So make your profile attractive to people. Also, recognising achievements is really, really important. So if you've got people in your team already, do little posts every now and again just saying how well they're doing, or make a post specifically about one person in your team and big them up for doing really well. Also showing people on your profile how well you're doing, because people like to see, well, most people like to see other people succeeding. Obviously some people don't. Some people can be a bit negative, jealousy mostly. Yeah. So recognising achievements. If you get a promotion, post a picture of your latest promotion on your Facebook. When you get your charms in the post pictures of those on Facebook as well, because people will see that you're doing well. Also, if you've got Ycash, Ycash is an achievement because you've earned that, so share that with people. I'm reading off, I've literally got so many notes written down for all of you. Yeah, another part to do with the law of attraction is believe that you've already made it. So believe that you're successful, and you will be. If you watch The Secret, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's just so much power in positivity. You've just got to believe that you've done well. Excuse me, it's hard to breathe. Yeah, so just sharing the lifestyle on your profile will get people attracted. Show people what the company's done for you. Like me, for instance, I post on my profile, wow, this business has helped me so much with my anxiety and my depression, and I've made so many new friends from it. And people are like, oh my god, wow, like I can totally relate to that. Like if someone that's not a presenter, they'll see that and they'll be like, well, I've got anxiety and depression, I could actually, maybe that could help me. And then they'll message you and ask you for information. You haven't mentioned anything to them about the business. You've just kind of put that little seed in their head and they've thought to message you, so you're attracting people to you. And think about reasons why you joined the company yourself and incorporate that into your business. So why did you join? Other people might join for the same reasons that you joined. You just have to tell people why you joined. So yeah, that's pretty much it on attraction marketing. It's literally just about sharing the lifestyle and just making, well, obviously it is amazing, making people see how amazing it is. Okay, so that's one way of getting interest. Another, like the second section, is interests and hobbies and things like that, groups that you can join yourself into. So you think of 2 or 3 different things that you like. So some people could like knitting or sports, animals, things like that. So for example, I obviously have my rabbits and I am in, I don't even know how many, loads of different rabbit groups, but there's one in particular just for mini lops, and for house rabbits, and I've added myself into them. I've made a post introducing myself and my rabbits. I do not mention Unique whatsoever. I just introduce myself and the rabbits and basically say, I just looking to make some new friends. Feel free to add me. Comment below with pictures of your rabbits, how old they are, blah blah blah, what their names are, and it's creating a call to action. So people will see that and it says comment with your, people love to talk about themselves, so if you call them to your post, getting them to talk about their rabbits and or about themselves, whatever, then they will. And then you just keep the conversation flowing, keep commenting on the posts. It boosts the algorithm, so more people will comment and it will keep bumping that post up as well. So yeah, I think a lot, I actually don't know how many, but out of 79 girls in my team, a lot of them are friends that I've made through rabbit groups. There's so many girls in my team that are obsessed with rabbits like I am. So yeah, and a lot of them are people that I've maybe added on Facebook because they've got mutual friends, and then I've had them on my Facebook for a while. I'll go into this because this is a whole new section. I'll go into that further in a minute, but when you add new friends and start chatting to them and stuff as well, without mentioning the business, they will eventually ask you about the business if you've attracted them enough to it. So yeah, just keep networking and building relationships in these groups, and you know, adding friends. If you want to take, like, once you've added friends from the posts that you've commented on, if you want to message them, like private message, and have a conversation with them in there, do it. You'll get them chatting, and like keep asking questions, keep the conversation flowing, and it'll be really good. Don't ever add yourself into a group and then spam the group and like with about unique stuff, because it's not cool. And it won't work. It will not work at all. Okay, so I'm going to go on the next section, which is oh no, we've got a little bit more about the hobby groups. Sorry, so many notes. Okay, so asking for recommendations and stuff is good as well, because you're getting people talking and getting them commenting on your post. So if you know, like for example, again, the rabbits, I maybe post in a rabbit group, right, my rabbit's making a weird buzzing noise, like what's that all about? And people will comment and, you know, tell you that's I'm talking about my pet rabbits. They make a weird buzzing noise when they run, when it means they're really happy. So yeah, that wasn't being rude. So yeah, people will start commenting on that, and then I'll get into conversation with people, and then I can add more friends from that post. So always keep the algorithm going, because the more you comment and like on other people's posts, the more they will see your posts come up in that group. So it's really good, and you should like make sure you're daily or weekly even going into these groups and just commenting and liking other people's posts. Like comments get a lot more they get noticed a lot more than likes do, because you kind of see someone liked your post, but you just kind of, I don't know, if someone comments, you've got to look, and then you can actually speak to them. So comments are always better. So if you can comment on someone's post like every day, in those groups, then yeah, you'll start building relationships, building friendships and things. I'll go on to the next point now, because it's getting quite long, and there's quite a lot more to cover. So the third section of getting interest is your 100 list, which Lisa Tomkinson's doing training on, so I won't go into that too much either. But the one thing I will say is to read GoPro by Eric Worre. I love GoPro. There's when I get to giving info, I will speak more about GoPro. But yeah, it's a really good book. You should get that one as soon as possible and read that one. Never write anyone off. If you see someone and think, oh, they won't be interested, don't write them off, because you never know what they're interested in. They might well surprise you. There's been a lot of people that have joined me that I would never have thought, you know, they'd join my team, but they have. It surprises you. So you just don't write anyone off ever. And everyone you add as friends from your hobby groups, write them onto your 100 list. So literally just keep obviously the list's going to get more than 100. Just keep adding to it all the time. And yeah, find things in common with people, and start conversations with them. So you just look at friends on Facebook, and you just kind of like look through people's profiles and see if there's anything on there that you can start a conversation with them about. And you know, you'll end up you're building a friendship there, and they're more likely to trust you and become attracted to you and joining your business. Okay, so I'm going to go on to networking now, because that's pretty much where I'm heading anyway. So networking, obviously new friends go on your 100 list. Comments make a bigger impact. The more you comment on people's posts, the more of yours will show up on their newsfeed. Compliments are a really big deal, so everyone loves compliments, and it's nice, like, it's nice to put something positive into someone else's life, like something to make them smile. You know, everyone likes that. So maybe someone posts a picture, like maybe a girl posts a selfie or something, comment on their post saying, "Oh my god, I love your lipstick," or you know, what brand is that, or I really like your hair. You're just starting a conversation and just keep it going. So yeah, that's all to do about building relationships. Right, whenever you go out somewhere, literally talk to anyone. So if you're in a supermarket, you're at the checkout paying for your shopping, just casually start a conversation with the cashier and like talk about, you know, give her a compliment or something, or the bloke, whatever. Try and make the conversation go into like, what do you do, etc, etc. Or just, you know, don't mention unique, obviously, but like if they ask what you do, then you can say, "Oh, I sell makeup from home, blah blah blah." So yeah, just literally talk to everyone, and don't assume that nobody wants to buy or sell or buy from you or join you. Like, going back to the whole don't write anything off. If you've got kids, you know, start a conversation with teachers at their school or other mums and things like that they of the kids at school. That's a really good what's the word, idea, I don't know. Okay, so it's getting really, really long now. Giving information. So you've got someone that wants information about joining. The first thing I'll say is less is more. So don't just go and completely ram them with all the information straight away. Keep it short and sweet, and make sure they ask more. Like if you don't give them too much information at first, they'll always ask another question and another question, and then you give them a little bit more information each time. What I tend to do is, this worked for me, this is how I've got all of my recruits. So when someone's asked for information, I'm like, "Oh, hi, that's great. Yeah, I'm really excited that you know you're interested. So if I send you a quick business overview, would you have a listen to it and then get back to me with any questions?" And every single time they say, "Oh yeah, sure, that'd be good." That "if I would you," that is from Eric Worre, GoPro. So that is why you need to read it, because it's such a brilliant book. And "if I would you," has worked for me every single time. When they say, yeah, send me the overview, I always send them Katie Hamer's SoundCloud, the business overview. I'll if anyone wants the link for that, just message me and I can send it to you. Yeah, that is amazing. And yeah, then they come back to you and they're like, oh, that sounded really good. I can do that. And you say to them, like, what was your favourite part? And they're like, oh, I really like the whole getting free makeup stuff, not the free makeup part of it, or I like the fact that I can work from home and not have to worry about like leaving my house to go to work and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really good. If they have any like issues with joining, like they're still quite unsure, use the feel, felt and found technique as recommended by Heidi. I literally only heard of this the other day, but I think it's brilliant and I actually do it already and I didn't even realise. So if someone says to you, oh, I don't think I'd be able to do this because I've got no confidence, you say to them, oh, I know how you feel. Like when I first started, I felt like that, but I found that since I joined, my confidence has grown so much. So you're kind of putting yourself in their shoes, and like relating to them, and they, and you're sympathising with them, and they're more likely to feel like a connection and want to join you. So yeah, and if you get any no's, don't take it personally. Don't worry about it. They're saying no to the business, not to you. They're, 9 times out of 10, they'll change their mind eventually. Even if it takes 6 months, they will come back to you. Don't worry. I've had people that I approached when I first joined, which is like not really good thing to do, but I was so excited when I first joined. I literally messaged everyone and said, oh my god, you need to join me, this is incredible. And people were like, oh no, I don't really want to do that. But now that they've seen that I'm actually doing well, people are more like those people that said no to me, that actually want to join now because they see that it's such a good opportunity. So yeah, that's giving info. And then we've got the follow-up. The follow-up is the last bit. So if you have someone that's kind of like, I think I'll leave it for now, I'll think about it a little bit more, can you come back to me whenever, and speak to me about it a little bit more, and you're just like, yeah, okay, that's fine, I'll follow up with you in a few days. So you use the 2-2-2 method. So follow up with them 2 days later and see where they're at then. See if they've got any more questions. If they're still not sure, leave it there. Follow up with them 2 weeks later, 2 weeks after that, and follow up with them. Usually at this point they'll sign, but not always, obviously. If they're still not sure after that, follow up with them 2 months after that. Okay, so 2-2-2. And if they're, you just kind of speak to them and ask them their questions and things like that. What did you think of the overview? Have you got any Have you got any more questions? On a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you? Can you see yourself doing this? Blah blah blah. If they say no, not really my thing, you know, sorry. Just say, okay, not to worry. If you change your mind, you know where I am. I'm always open for speaking about it some more. There's absolutely no pressure. So if they rate if they rate out of 10 and say kind of 6 or a 7, just say, right, what can I do to get you to a 10? Would you like to hear some success stories or speak to my upline? This is really good because then you can get like maybe Lisa Holroyd or Sam or me or someone like that, or Lisa Tomkinson, just kind of add them to a little chat with you, and they can help kind of big the business up and help you sign that person up. You could always try suggesting meeting up for them to sample the products, because normally if people have tried the products, that makes them want to join. Suggest a phone call to talk about the business, or make it personal and send them voice notes when you're speaking to them about the opportunity, because people like to hear, like, it's kind of more personal if you hear someone's voice, and it sounds more sincere. So yeah, that's pretty much that follow-up. Okay, and when they're completely ready to join you, or when they sound really, you know, they're like, oh my god, that's amazing, I can really see myself doing this, say, okay, sounds like you're ready to join then. And then you can send them your website link, and done. You've got a new team member. Congratulations. Okay, so I can't wait to see you all recruiting after my amazing tips. Yeah, let me know how you get on, and if you have any more questions about recruiting, please feel free to message me. I absolutely love it so much, and I really want to help you all recruit as much as I have. Okay, bye.